Hey guys, welcome to Driftwood and Shine. I'm Debbie, and we are gonna take Dollar Tree Acryology paint. That's all I'm using is their paints. I have this blue is cobalt blue. We're gonna use magenta, white, scarlet, red, and yellow. Yep, that's all. No, and I'm sorry I said that's all I was using, but I am using a touch of this, but it's for an accent, you'll see. Okay, now what we're going to start off doing is we're going to just try it. Guys, these Acryology, these Dollar Tree paints are a little different than regular paint, right? But we're gonna try them on this paint. You can see the top right there. Look, and the key to this is to go from side to side, all the way off our canvas. We don't want to stop in the middle, okay? We're just going to trust the process. To start with, we're getting us some white. And so I have the paint in my little paint tray. So we're going to get us some white on here. And I'm just going to put that white all on the canvas. And all I'm doing is giving my canvas like a wet surface to start our painting on, okay? So I'm just going to give it, I'm not going all the way down, just right here, about as far down as I'll go. Okay, I've got my wet on there, so we've got to work fast, guys. The whole point is to keep this wet. Now I'm going to go into my blue. Get me a little bit of paint on both sides. Go all the way across, all the way. From side, oh, I like this color though. From side to side. We're not going to worry about the sides of this because my canvas is raised. Okay, I've got this blue. See how it's going? Now, and it's side to side all the way off. Don't stop in the middle. Then I'm going to go into my pink. No, I'm going to go in a little white. I want a little white on here because this is a little, all this is a little darker than I want down here at the bottom because we want it blended, right? We want it to kind of go from light to dark. And I'm not changing paintbrushes this whole time. We're not going to change paintbrushes. I might wipe it off, but we're not changing it. Okay. Then I'm going to go into my pink. We're just going to blend all the way across. And it's okay that a little bit of that blue is still getting in there. We don't care. We're going to go back in our pink. I am going to wipe my paintbrush off to just kind of relieve a little bit of that blue that's on there. Now we're going to go into our red. Now, I don't have white paint down here, so it's not going to blend as easy, but that's okay. So we've got our pink going into our red. We might have to add us some white because it is not blending as easy. But the thing is, guys, you just keep working with it. You just keep working with it. I can get a little bit more of that pink. Go back up here a little bit to make my pink a little bit more seen. Okay, now we're coming down here with our red. I'm going to get me a little bit more red because this is where I put in that white. It's a little too white. Okay, now we're going to go into our yellow. Same paintbrush. Trying to go all the way across, but I forget sometimes, sorry. Go all the way across, but look how it's blended. Look at that. There's really no messing this up, guys. You can kind of, I'm going to just put that down there, and then I'm going to go in here and get me some of this white and put down there too, because I want this pink, this yellow. Just slung it all over me. I want it to come out a little bit lighter down there at the bottom. Okay, and I'm gonna just kind of go up and putting, see, it's a little bit of the yellows going up in there. We're just blending. And I want this yellow to be a little lighter, so I'm gonna go in and get me some more white. We're just gonna blend out this yellow a little bit. He turned out a little bit darker than I was wanting, but that's okay. Try to go from side to side. Okay, and you can wipe your brush out again. Get just a little bit more white in this. I just want this yellow a little bit lighter. Okay, we've got our blended. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this white, and I still have yellow in my paintbrush. Try not to get any of that blue that's in there. We don't want any blue right now. And we're just going to fix us right here. We're at the top of the yellow and into the pink. We're just going to fix us a sunset. I mean a sun. Kind of setting. Just want to keep blending it out. Just where you can kind of see, the shape. Like that. And then we can just blend it out. See, let me show you. See, we kind of have a sunset sitting down there. Now what we're going to do is wipe your paintbrush off again. And this is all our blending. Now this is all we're going to do, but look how it all blends together. Like a sunset. Make sure I got most of this. Okay. Now I'm going to straighten my paintbrush out again. You just kind of do it like that to get it straight again. Now, I've got just a touch, you see this touch of black. Just a touch of black. Look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take our black. I'm just getting it on the tip of this paintbrush right here. And we're just going to start making us some trees. But up here we're going to have little trees, right? Because they're right here at the sun. And you can make as many trees as you want or whatever. But as we go down, and I'm just making the stem of the trees, guys. As we go toward over here and over to this side, as it comes forward, we're just going to make our trees just a touch bigger. And then you're just going to kind of shape them up as trees. They don't, listen. Don't stress on the trees. We're just making some like shapes. So you can use your paintbrush and come out like this and make your little tree shapes. Y'all sprinkle this out so we can get more people watching. We appreciate it. I get tickled sometimes because, as we've been told, all we want is people to watch our videos. But guys, let me tell you, that's how us creators make money. Without you guys watching, wouldn't be any money coming in, and then we'd have to go out and not be able to do this. And you can crowd up your trees. Like right now, I don't have mine crowded up, but I'm going to crowd them up. But see how I'm just taking a little bit of paint and just dabbing out, getting the bottom part of my tree just a little bit bigger than the top part. That's all you have to do. And you can go back, like this tree, I can go back and keep working with him. See, I can bring him out a little bit more. Like This tree looks like a hot mess over here, but guess what? We can fix him up and make him look a little more like a tree. See, let me show you the trees. Try not to touch your painting as you lift it up. But see how it's looking like trees? And we're just going to kind of crowd that up. We're going to have tree on top of tree when I get my base trees kind of put in place. But you just want your little trees, you want little ones to go in as you go up, because then it makes your picture look like it has some depth. And guys, I'm not a professional painter. I don't even know much about it. I just put a picture in my head, and then I just try to make the picture come to life in my mind. And that's how you can do it too. You do not have to be a professional painter. You just be somebody with a vision and just work at it. Think, how can I get that vision to come to life? See, I'm just going to start going tree on top of tree over here. And I'm not using very much black, guys. Not very much at all. And you can take your stem like that and just go straight down. You don't have to do it like I was doing it. There's different ways. But see, I'm doing the whole painting with one paintbrush. I can take my brush and do like this. Have a few taller ones. I mean, you kind of just use your imagination. A few shorter ones. So over here, I'm just going to go ahead and put all my sticks in. My stems, my trunks, I guess you'd call them. And then you just go with it. And we're just going to form us some little trees on this side. I'm just using the side of my brush. See where I've got all my paint right there. I'm just making this, you know, the trees. I don't know if you've ever look much at pine trees or spruce trees or any, they don't grow even. And that's why it's easy to just use your paintbrush and kind of make them, because they don't have to be all perfect. They just have to have a basic shape of a tree. And see, I put out way more paint than I really needed on here. I sometimes used to wish I could really, really paint. But I have fun. And that's the name of the game, guys. Have fun. Whatever you're doing, have fun at it. When it becomes not fun, then stop it. Move on to something else, and then come back to it. Like if you're trying to paint a painting, or you're trying to put together a craft that just isn't working. It just, nothing you try is going together. Just stop and go on and come back. Come back later. But this is a Dollar Tree canvas. It's one of their bigger ones. I believe it came from Dollar Tree. Now, it may not have. Don't quote me on that. But, and I used all Dollar Tree paints except for my black, and that's just because I don't have any black Acyology paint, or we'd have tried it too. Let's get us a couple more. We'll make a few more up here. We'll do 3 more little ones, just to go right there in the middle of our sun. And they don't, like I said, guys, don't have to be perfect. Just have fun with it. I think I wanted him a little bigger. That's why I'm working on him. A little taller. Okay, that's it, guys. Plain and simple. Look how quick we painted us a painting. And I've got the little trees going way back. Now, I could come in and make my other trees bigger now that I look at it and see. But it's just a painting for fun. I don't have to do that because it's just for fun. You don't even have to put trees on here. Guys, you could have put crosses on here. Oh, crosses would have been real pretty. Anything. Make your, whatever you do down at the bottom of your sunset, you could, if you're good at painting a boat just sitting there on the, like the sand would be pretty. Maybe it was just the silhouette of it where we didn't get to the ocean down here, and maybe it's sitting out in the ocean. I mean, anything, guys, anything. You just have to look outside that box, okay? Y'all make sure you sprinkle this out, and y'all show me if y'all do any of these blending techniques. I absolutely love them. You know, when we did the blue the other day, I told you I wanted to try the one, you know, try with some other paints. And these colors, and again, let me tell you, we used Acryology Cobalt Blue. Cobalt Blue. Right there. We used white, of course, and white. Our white was just our kind of undercolor and the kind of color we used to kind of do our little sunset. Acryology Magenta, the pink. We used the Scarlet, which is the red. And we used the yellow, which is just yellow. But there you go, guys. Plain and simple. I mean, beautiful. I love it. And look how quick we did it. How quick we made that. Now you can take, like the sides, see? I can take and just maybe paint my whole side blue, or I can use like something like this. I can just leave it just like it is. But you can take and brush out those colors that are on the side. But I think I'll leave it. I love it. But there we go, guys. That's our first live for today. There'll be more. Y'all be watching. There will be more. But I love this. Love this. The trees could use some work, but hey, it's okay. Alright, guys. We'll see you in a little bit. And y'all make you some blended paintings. Look. We're gonna blend more later too. We're gonna keep on with these blended paintings because I absolutely love them. I love the sea. I love the ones that go from the purple to the pink. We're gonna do those kind. We're gonna do a bunch of blended painting. We might just try to a blended painting every day and just see what all we can come up with. I don't know. We'll see though. But y'all please share this out, and we'll see you in just a little bit. All right, bye guys.